guys, welcome back to Van Life Mama. I know I look a little different. Decided to go blonde for the summer. There's a little too many gray hairs up here that I wanted to blend in a little bit, so blonde. Anyways, I'm really excited because I just heard a knock on my door and I'm pretty sure it's a package I've been waiting a while for. So let me show you guys what I got. Okay, it's here. Let's go out on the back deck and I'll show you guys what this is. Okay, so let me start off by saying the backstory of this package. So, as I said in my previous videos, there's been some health stuff that I've been going through that's been preventing me from going out and doing van life right away. So I went for a sleep study to be tested for sleep apnea. So when the doctor called me with the results of that test, I had never heard a doctor sound so surprised when he read a report for a sleep study. He said when I did my study, I stopped breathing 106 times an hour during my sleep study. He said that's one of the most severe cases he's seen. And the only thing that was pretty much saving my life is the fact that I'm still in my 30s. I'm fairly young still. So, needless to say, I need to figure out how to be able to bring a CPAP with me when I'm van traveling so that I keep breathing at night. On the long road trip coming up in August, there are going to be some places where we will not have access to power. And I needed to figure out how I was going to power my CPAP overnight in those situations. So this is how this came about. So I did some research on what people said worked with their CPAPs. All I need to do is be able to run my CPAP for 4 hours a night, my therapist said. 4 hours a night is good enough to keep me functioning during the day, not tired, and my oxygen level is good. So, and that's with the humidity setting on. So I broke down and I purchased this off of Amazon. I got the Jackery. So I went with the Jackery 240. After doing some research online, I saw people said that this was good enough to run a CPAP at night, and it was the most cost efficient because I'm on a budget with my van travel. So this cost me, it was $279 Canadian on Amazon with a $30 coupon, so it was $239. The sole purpose of this battery is going to be to run my CPAP. That's the only thing it's going to do. I'm going to charge it when I'm driving. I'm driving an average of 45 hours a day, so hopefully that's enough to fully charge it when I get to my next destination. If I don't have power there, I can use this to power my CPAP. So I wanted to do a controlled test of how well the Jackery worked in running my CPAP. So I decided to kind of do two tests in one night. The first test is going to be testing to see if the Jackery will run my CPAP while I'm sleeping in the van. And the second test is going to be seeing how I like sleeping in a Walmart parking lot. When I'm traveling, I don't plan on paying for campgrounds a lot. I am part of Harvest Hosts. I plan on using Harvest Hosts, iOverlander, and if the need be, parking in a Walmart parking lot. It's where overnight parking is available, and I will call and make sure that it's okay before I try to park at a Walmart parking lot overnight. So I figured, what better way to test that than by testing it at the Walmart in my own city. Luckily, the Walmart where I live does allow for overnight parking, and every night there's at least 3 trailers or vans parked in my Walmart parking lot. So tonight I'm going to go there, sleep for the night, test out my Jackery, see what it's like doing a little urban boondocking, and see how much I like that. My parents and my husband think I'm crazy for wanting to go sleep in the Walmart parking lot, but how am I supposed to know if I like doing things or if I'm comfortable doing these things as a solo female traveler if I don't test it out, right? Now, the city I live in is not the safest city, but I feel safe enough that I can be okay in the Walmart parking lot, especially since there's always other campers around. So I'm not going to go there until after the Walmart closes. Our local Walmart closes at 10 o'clock. So at 10 o'clock tonight, I will drive up to my Walmart park and just sleep for the night, get up super early and come right home because I have some more appointments tomorrow. So tonight, I'll see you guys again when I'm in the Walmart parking lot. But for now, let's unbox this Jackery and see what comes in the box. So this is everything that came in the box. This cute little case holds the charging power cord, user manual, and the Jackery. So the Jackery is super cute. It's super tiny. It's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be, actually. I thought it would be lighter, but that's okay. So I'm excited to test it out tonight and see how well it works. When I plug in my CPAP, I'll show you how much wattage it's pulling, and we'll figure out how long it's going to last tonight. In the future, I would like to invest in some of the solar panels to be able to recharge the battery, but it's a little out of budget right now. So for now, we're just going to have to charge it up in the van while we're traveling. And I hope this works because I don't know what else I'm going to do for power if it doesn't power my CPAP. So I'll see you guys tonight. Well guys, it's about 10:45 at night. I am at my local Walmart. Show you here. And like I figured, I have lots of company. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 10 campers at least in the parking lot. So I'm not by myself. So that comforts me a little that there are other people camping in the parking lot all night. I just brought a basic setup with me. Literally just the air mattress, the luggable loo, and my CPAP. And that's it. So I'm gonna get ready for bed. Okay, so I'm all settled in the van. I am ready for bed. You see I got all my panels down, the black back windows blacked out. I figured out a little bit of a better system for my curtain than the extension cord going across the top. I have a bungee cord now, but still need to figure this part out. I did bring my fan with me since I want this test for the Jackery to be for the CPAP. I have this set to run on battery, so it doesn't need to be plugged in. My laptop is here. I'm going to watch 100 before I go to bed, but it doesn't need power either. It's a Chromebook and it's fully charged, so it'll last for like a day without needing to be charged. And then here's my CPAP and the Jackery. So the type of CPAP I have is called ResMed for her. So let's plug this baby into the Jackery and see what happens. see the Jackery is charged 100%. Okay, well, it's a good sign. It's powering on. Now, my CPAP, generally, it starts automatically as soon as I put the mask on. Or I can press this button on the top and it'll start. So I'm just going to press this and see what happens. Okay, so you can hear my CPAP is running. Let's see what the Jackery says for output. So it looked like the CPAP's going. It looks like while it's going, it's pulling about 35 watts. So if it stays like that for most of the night, which will actually go lower because it's only pulling 35 watts when it first starts up, it should be able to last me the 4 hours I need to get a good night's sleep on my CPAP. So I'm going to get into bed and I'll check in with you guys in the morning and I'll let you know how it goes. Bye. Night. Okay guys, just a middle of the night update. My CPAP has been running for 2.5 hours. And the Jackery is, I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Is at 55%. Okay. Let's see how much longer it can last. Well guys, it's shortly after 5 o'clock in the morning. And I just woke up and my CPAP machine was off. So the juice on the Jackery is all gone. So I don't know if it just shut off and that's probably what woke me up. So if that's true, then the Jackery ran CPAP for approximately 5.5, 6 hours. So that's good. That's the 4 hours I need. I wish it was a little longer, because I can see a lot of nights of me waking up because my CPAP is shutting off because it's only running for so long. But the Jackery performed as I expected it would, so I guess that's a good thing. Hopefully someday I can upgrade to the bigger one so I can sleep for a little bit longer and not have the CPAP shut off. But this will do for the trip. So since my CPAP is not going to be working anymore, I'm going to head on home. See you guys back at the house. Alright guys, I'm back at home now in my own bed. So takeaways from the night. Sleeping in the Walmart parking lot was a lot more quiet than I thought it would be. I thought it would be very loud, but I've actually stayed in campgrounds where there was more street noise than there was at that Walmart. And when I woke up, there was probably at least another 5 trailers that had joined us over the night, so it actually felt like a campground because there were so many trailers and van campers and everything sleeping around me. So that was great. I had no problem sleeping in the Walmart parking lot. I fell asleep just fine. I didn't feel unsafe. So I'm glad I did that test, and I know that I'm comfortable doing that by myself. Even most times I'm going to have Charles with me, so I'll have that added protection of him being my alarm if anything is going on outside. Charles, did you miss me? Eh? So now for the CPAP test. So the CPAP lasted, like I said, as long as I thought it would. I wasn't expecting anything more than 4 hours. Now my CPAP machine actually gives a report of how long it was worn. So I can actually see on my CPAP how long it lasted for. So I'll show you guys that. So according to this, it said that my CPAP lasted for 5 hours and 18 minutes. Now honestly, 5 hours is probably the average that I actually wear my CPAP even when I'm at home. So that's great. That's exactly what I bought the Jackery 240 for, is to last the night for me, one night for the CPAP, because I knew I would be driving every day and would be able to recharge that Jackery up to 100% for each night, so I don't have to worry about charging it up. I could probably get a few more hours if I shut the humidifier off, so I can actually talk to my RT, my respiratory therapist, and see if she says it's okay to run it without the humidifier. But even with it on, I think I should still be good. So I'm happy with that purchase. I would like to get some of those Jackery solar panels next, just to give the Jackery a little added boost in charging power when we're somewhere that's sunny and I don't want to, maybe we're not driving so much, I can just charge it that way. But otherwise, I think this was a successful experiment of running my CPAP on my Jackery and seeing if I'm comfortable sleeping in a Walmart parking lot by myself as a solo female traveler. So, thumbs up for that. Thanks guys for joining me on this adventure, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.
Dream, journey, adventure.